9.5, I guess. Third down and 9.5, man in motion, Stute. Quarterback is Kearney, takes it, drops back, reverse. That's that Statue of Liberty trying to get outside. They got good yardage. They pound and they run, and they're breaking it to 40, 35, and we bring him down, way down on the 32. That's the Statue of Liberty play, they used to call it. He ran it all the way to our 32-yard line, Tommy.
Fernando Bryant, the junior receiver, comes around on the reverse play. Statue of Liberty. Riverdale, by far, their first play, their best play from scrimmage so far this game, Terry.
From their own 40 down to Lebanon's 32. That's 28 yards on the carry by Bryant. First down, Riverdale.
They were third and 9.5 and got a first down on their 32, and Kearney's got an eye, and he takes it and gives it to their big fullback. They got a new fullback in. He pounds to the 26 as Williams is out. And they got a new fullback in. We'll check his number, and it's number 6, and that would be Smith. Marcus Smith carries to the 25, and he got about 6.5. He stays in the game, Smith does, I think, yes. Lebanon's fans are standing up. Some of them are. Second down, they run that cross. They hit it in there. He got close to a first down. Got across the 25 and got to the 20. That was Smith again. Running across, he got to the 23, short of a first. They've got to go to about the 21.5 or 22. It's third down and a yard and a half. They're getting their signals from the bench. Signaling them in over there, I'm not sure. Offensive coordinator for Riverdale. It's third down and a yard and a half. They're on our 23.5. We jam 7 or 8 up in the line, and we shoot a couple, and we hit him in the backfield, and we knock him down. Steve Rose. We shot them linebackers up in the line, and Rose came in, and he knocked Smith down back on the 25. We jumped up in a 7 or 8 man front, and we hit him and knocked him down.
Fourth down and about 4 yards to go for the first. Riverdale sending into the football game. Here comes the quarterback back in there, Kearney. Kenny McGowan will be the tailback. Riverdale setting the play with 2 wide receivers far to the left.
Big play. Crowd stands on both sides. 2 wide outs to the left in an eye set. Kearney's the quarterback. Takes it, runs the option, fumbled it. We hit him. We knock him down. Marscadelli was there, and Hasty was there. Phillips was there, and Alls recovered the fumble. It don't matter. It was fourth down, and Lebanon is dug down deep and stuck them and held them.
Great effort by that defense, Bruce, as the big run by Fernando Bryant apparently going for naught. Lebanon will take over at, let's call that their own 29-yard line.
Well, we're going to say 30-yard line. Ball on the 30, first down. They run a man in motion, and it's Rader, and he take it, and they run a pitch, and he cuts it in, and he staggered to 33. Moss did a good job of getting any yards at all. Charles Moss, the senior running tailback, gets to the 33, and it's 2nd and 7.
John, down on the field, what have you got?
Tommy, a great defensive stand in there by the Blue Devils. Charles Moss, with that cab forward running style, makes that yardage because he's leaning forward. He's going for those extra yards, picks up about 4.
Ball is on the 33. We'll say 2nd and 7. Triplett takes it, hot pass. Oh, the middle, intercepted almost. Man, did they almost intercepted 81, I think, the defensive end or somebody. They were trying to hit our little slant. He had it. He bobbled it on the 30. It fell to the turf, thank goodness.
That was Peebles, P-E-E-B-L-E-S. He's a linebacker. He's really the heart and soul of that defense. They line him up in the middle and just let him flow to the football. He got his hands up, tipped it away, and almost got that interception on the rebound.
It's third down and 7 on the 33. We're 7:25 in the third. Raiders in motion to the left. Don't cut up field, Raider. They run the option. Raider, Triplett cut it in, got knocked down on the 36. He's 4 yards short of a first. We got a punt. Well, I thought this would be a defensive game, Tommy Ryan. I don't know what you thought, but I said this score, if we win, we'll have to play it tough. Riverdale is very good on defense.
Apparently, you've hit it right on the nail head, Bruce, and I hope this holds true. Bo Grissom will punt it. He's going to try to kick it right down the hash. Deep to return for Riverdale is Alvin Duke.
He's got a little wind behind his back. Duke is very, very dangerous. The punt will go just like we want it to. It'll roll all the way to the 30. He did just what he wanted to do. Bo Grissom did not let Alvin Duke get his hands on the ball. He punted it right where he was coached to punt it.
Terry, what about that yardage?
From the 11 and 36, it rolls out of bounds at Riverdale's 30. That's 34 yards on the punt. No return. That's where Riverdale will take over first down.
Ball on the 30-yard line. 6:30 to go in the third. We're trying to hang on for 18 and a half minutes. 6-0, Lebanon. I set Lebanon's in a 50 hot pass. Knocked up in the air by that senior defensive tackle, Kevin Hasty. He just batted Kearney's pass straight backwards. They were trying to hit a hot pass. 2nd and 10.
Bruce, it looked like a volleyball spike. Kearney uncorked. He's only 5'10". Hasty goes straight up in the air and just nailed it. Spiked it right into the ground.
It's 2nd down and 10. A wide out to the right and one to the left and an eye set. Kearney runs a sweep. Phillips comes up, sets a corner. He hit him. He spun away. Phillips set the corner. Boy, he knocked him down, and Rose got over there to hit him. He got 4 to the 34, and it's 3rd down and 6. And Dwight, if I'm allowed on TV, just turn the sound down.
Terry McGowan carrying the football. He's had several carries tonight.
Tommy, that'll be his 7th carry of the night, but we've held McGowan to 32 yards. That's less than 5 yards a carry.
5:51 to go in the third. Lebanon hanging to a 6-0 touchdown by Steve Rose. Kearney and the Rattlers are shaking and everything too. Hang on. Screen. We won't let them. They're going to run it. We're hemming him in. He's out on the sideline. 35, and he got close to a first down, and he got it. Man, did we set back there. We had it smelled out all the way. But the great athletic ability of the junior quarterback, Kearney, got him a first down on the 44. We stopped the screen, Tommy, but he just simply outrun our corner.
Bruce, they tried to run the Miami screen, the same play we tried earlier in the game to Griffin. Kearney broke the line of scrimmage and got the first down yardage.
2 wideouts to the left and a tight end to the right. I said in a first down on the 44, and Kearney takes it, runs the option and pitches it, and Marscadelli's chasing him, and he strips him and he misses him, and McGowan got 10 and 11 and got a first down and crossed the 50 and got all the way to our 45 and got a first down. Marscadelli was chasing the quarterback. Excellent pitch. First down, 11 yards there on our 45, and there's 4:58 to go.
And here comes the rain. A little drizzle falling on the football field tonight. The precipitation is back.
Well, it's held off for 2.5 quarters. It's 1st and 10 on our 45. We're in our 50, and when they run the option, and they send a man up the middle. That's Smith, and he got to their 40. Now they're hitting us pretty hard in the middle. Riverdale has come out here the second half and driving the ball. They drove it down, and we stopped him there on the 40, and he got 5, and it's 2nd and 5. Do you see rain? I do. Yes, a little drizzle. Umbrellas go up. Cold front expected to blow in here sometime just around 9:30 or 10. Maybe it'll be over by then. 2nd down and 5. Kearney takes it, runs the option, gives it. No, he keeps it. He got a first down. He crossed the 35 and got to the 34.5. Got a first down. Riverdale is marching on us again. 3:57, the clock says. 6-0 Lebanon. Kearney's coming out here carrying his football team.
Terry, what about Kearney running the football tonight?
Tommy, that was his 5th carry of the night. 5 carries, 17 yards for Kearney.
Lebanon crowd is shaking their jugs or whatever, their rattlers. Split into the right, flanker to the left. Kearney takes it, runs it. Sweep. There goes McGowan. We're out there. He got outside. We had him, and he got out away from Adams. Adams had him on the 37 or 8, and McGowan showed the great athletic ability he has and got 3 yards down to the 33 or 32-yard line. We had him, Tommy, back there.
Looked like Ricky Phillips came up, and he just broke the tackle, got just enough room to get outside. Riverdale now looking at a second down. John Bryson in the football game at defensive tackle. Bad nose man for Lebanon as Cantrell comes out.
2nd and 7.5. They're down on their 32.5. Kearney takes it, runs a hot pass over the middle, got a man, and he dropped it. Man, Ron C. may have jarred it a little loose. He was juggling it on a 19, and Ron C. busted him there, and he coughed it up and dropped it. It's 3rd down and 7.5. They've got to go to the 25. The ball is on the 32.5. 3:25. The crowd stands, roars and shakes. Riverdale's do too. Motion coming towards us. Kearney back to pass, draw, fake, looking deep down the middle. Throws incomplete. Great defense. Bill Garrett. Bill Garrett Sr. went up with that tight end, head to head, almost like a jump ball. Incomplete 4th down.
Bruce, they tried to isolate Peebles on the deep out. The fake draw play, Kearney carries it deep, throws the long pass into the sideline. Bill Garrett right there. Riverdale looks like they're going to go for it. 4th down and 8.
They're on the 32.5. They got to get 7.5. Big play, both teams. Lebanon at a 50. Kearney takes it. He moved a little. Halfback pass. Screen, threw it out in the flat. Incomplete. Lebanon, defense. Sellers knocked Kearney on his back. He threw it in the ground. The defense has risen or rose or whatever to the occasion and stopped them again.
Great effort as Sellers came through. We had the man covered. He put the pressure on Griffin on the halfback pass, and he throws the grounder back to the quarterback. Lebanon's offense is going to take over at the Blue Devil 32.
The ball is on the 32-yard line, just beyond it. We'll say 32 and 32.5. We need a drive. Triplett sends Reader in motion. 3rd quarter late. Take the ball and run Big Cantrell, and he hangs onto the ball. Ran it up to the 35. John Bryant, where are you down on the field?
John, it looks like John's having some problems with his headset down there, Bruce.
All right.
Can you hear me now, John? Okay, we'll be able to get back to him a little bit later.
Ball was carried from the 32.5 just beyond the 35, so we'll give him 3 and say 2nd and 7. The ball is just nose over the 35. He got 3 on that. That was Tony Cantrell. 2:41 in that clock runs. The rain is barely falling. Motion, Reader coming towards us. Take the ball, and they run it up the middle, and Moss won't get anything. And then he will spin and turn and fight himself for a yard or more. Charles Moss was stopped at the line, and then he spun off and got to the 37, I think is where they're going to put it.
John, from up here, it looks like we've got just a little mist falling. Is it going to make an impact on the football game?
Not at this point, Tommy. It's just like you said, barely a mist. It probably looks worse than it is. Really can't even feel it hitting you down here on the field.
2 minutes to go in the 3rd, and we lead 6-0. Riverdale and Lebanon battling again. Motion, Reader looks back to pass. Looking, Reader's open out here. Caught, 40, 45, 50, 1st down. Man, did we need that. We run it all the way to the 50. Triplett just threaded a needle. Reader caught it on the 40 and got 10 more to the 50. 1st down, Lebanon.
Bruce, we had lulled them to sleep with Reader in motion. Jason back and forth across the formation. They didn't give him a lot of attention. He just ran the quick square out